So y'all, let's take a moment. I'm like cracking up because let's take a moment to appreciate this teacup. Like, y'all, this teacup is so big. That probably just covered my whole face. So what's up, everybody? It's a popular, I don't want to say that no more. I mean, I'm gonna say it in my other videos, but I ain't gonna say it today. What's up, y'all? It's Paige. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. That's my real name. I don't know if any of you guys know, but my real name is Paige. Oh, I'm already answering questions. It's popular in here. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a depth tag. I did add a couple questions myself. I do have some more military videos coming. It's just, y'all know life happens to me all the time. And I get overwhelmed. The first question is my name, age, and height. What is your name, your age, and your height? Okay, so my name is Paige Janae McClendon. Yes, my name is Paige. It's so funny because a lot of people don't know that because like my social media always starts with Janae and then popping alone. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, Paige? Your name Paige? Yes, Paige with a I. Paige. Janae McClendon. Put some respect on my age. So as of right now, I'm 21, but I'm gonna just throw this in there, you know, feel free to send gifts. But my birthday is February 17th. So that's next week. I can't even think of what day that is. But next week I'll be turning 22. So right now I'm 21 at this moment. But you know, your girl is coming up. Your girl is coming up. Height. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. I am 5'10". 5'10", 5'11". Yeah, I'm up there. So I'm a tall 5'10". You know how some people just a little longer, they just look a little longer, like, yeah, I'm a tall 5'10". So that's my height. Where are you shipping from? So I'm shipping from Ohio. So I live in Ohio. So I'm shipping from Ohio, but the specific place that I'll be shipping from, our MEPS isn't in my actual city, it's in Cleveland. So a lot of people know Cleveland, you know, home of LeBron, you know what I'm saying? LeBron James. Cleveland, that's where I'll be leaving from MEPS. That's where my MEPS station is. That's where the hotel is. So that's where I'll be, you know, shipping off to Texas. I'm going to Lackland. I believe it's Lackland, Texas. Texas, Lackland, San Antonio, one of them. My parents' reaction. So now that we're all starting to get to know each other, you know, get real personal. Parents, as in two. So my dad, I'm pretty sure if he was here, he would be sad. My dad is passed away. So my father died when I was younger, but I'm sure he is looking down on me like, that's why I be raining so much, you know what I'm saying? He be crying, he know I'm about to leave up there, you know, he just like, dang, my little baby girl, she growing up. So yeah, my dad has passed away, he's deceased, but like I said, I'm sure he would be, you know, happy for me, supportive, kind of like, you know, if my dad was here, I'd definitely be a daddy's girl. And then for my mom is very supportive of me leaving. So if you guys don't know, I've talked about this in prior videos, but my brother has already departed. He's in England right now. What's up, Kenny? Kenny Suave, Kenny Suave. Oh, I love my little brother, man. So, you know, he's gone. She was very excited for him to leave. You know, she grown, she trying to live her life, and we grown, we trying to live our life, you know what I mean? My mom is very independent. She raised us to be very independent. So she's happy for us. She's not trying to hold us back. You know, she knows the great opportunities that come from the military. She knows how we'll be set. We'll be good. Like, she knows that we'll be good, and she knows that we'll be taken care of. So that's her main concern. Like, my mom has always pushed us to just excel and be successful. You know, I don't think either one of us knew we were going to the military. Like, I never thought I was going to the military, like, back in high school. Like, I would look at the little stands and be like, military, what? I ain't going to no military, man. Look at me now. And so is my grandma. She's also very supportive. Okay, so my rank and my dep date. Okay. My dep date, I don't remember at this moment. If I find it, because it was like a little, I don't remember my exact dep date. I'll put it right here if I got it, but if not, I'm sorry. My rank, I believe, because y'all know I'm so new to this, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, forgive me if I'm wrong, I believe I'm an E3. I'm going in E3 because I do have college credits. Yeah, I really think I'm going in E3. And my leave date. Y'all been waiting for this. Let me tell y'all real quick. I swore on my life that I would not tell nobody my leave date. Like, I did not want nobody knowing when I left, period. But because I do have a YouTube channel and people do want to know, I'm trying to be like a lot nicer. Like, I was just gonna leave this be and be gone. And I didn't want nobody to know about it. But my leave date is in March. Leave date is in March, so that's coming very soon. The exact date is March 13th. So I'm leaving like real quick. I actually just had my DEP and my meeting with my recruiter, and he did my 45-day briefing, which I'll do another video on that. So yeah, time is a ticket. You know, your girl's about to be out of here. Audi 5000. Memorable MEPS moments. Bruh, let's talk about this. Let me tell y'all, bro. So a lot of you guys saw my MEPS videos. There was a lot of memorable moments. I mean, like the food was super good. Y'all know I'm a fat girl, so like the food. But like the funniest things was probably like most memorable is like when I got stressed out because I could not take out my piercings. So like I told you guys, I had a lot of piercings. Like I had 4 belly rings at the time. I had 2 nose piercings, my septum, my nipples have been pierced before. Like, and at the time I could not get none of my belly rings out. Like all of them was in. Like they was telling me like basically, you know, you might have to go home. I'm like, oh nah, bro. Like everyone knows like this process, some people have an easy, you know, process going in, but most of us, this has been a long process. You're gonna figure that out if you're just now starting. This process is not like boom, you there. No, it's like boom, you thought she was there. You thought she was on your way. No, bro. And then 6 months later, 7 months later, you're on your way. I'm like, bro, this cannot be prolonged any longer, bro. I'm like, let me get these out. I'm like, who I gotta ask? That was one thing. The other memorable moment, like off the top of my head, I gotta make another video on my MEPS experience, cause like, yeah. But okay, so I never told y'all this, so let me tell y'all this. This is not funny. So, okay. So in our MEPS office, y'all gonna probably laugh at this. In our MEPS office, there's like a whole line of chairs. The office is, but like there were 2 lines of chairs. So basically like in each section, whether it was the, you know, the hearing section, auditory section, whatever section you were at for the, when you see the doctor, to the urinary, blood, all that stuff, they all had different chairs in a group. So you'll be sitting right next to someone. Like if I'm sitting like right now, someone will be sitting right next to me. So we close, you know what I'm saying? So I remember sitting next to someone. I'm not gonna say whether it was a he or she. I'm gonna keep them, you know, unknown. But I remember sitting next to someone, and I kind of like, you know, I wasn't trying to be nosy. I just kind of looked over and I looked down and I seen the paper. So like, let's say if this was the paper, these are my questions. Like if you didn't have no medical stuff that you needed to worry about, it's a certain section that you wouldn't have nothing written down. So like I didn't have nothing written down, and when me and this person talked, they said that they didn't have anything, you know, that they would need like signed off on it. They need to tell the doctor about. So when I looked down and saw that after we left the doctor, I'm like, what's that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? So I asked, I said, you know, you wrote something down? They was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, what you write down? They showed me. Bruh. Bruh. What they wrote down was that oh my God. They wrote down smoked weed. Did no one talk to you? Did no one tell you about what you, okay. I said, what the heck? So I'm like, bruh, why would you, so I'm thinking, okay, everyone knows, like if you go through military videos, bro, that'll be like one of the main things. Like if you ever go to videos that they say like what not to say, what to say no about, that's like one of the main things. Everyone knows that if you say you smoked, well, I don't know if things have changed, if they have waivers and stuff, but everyone knows if you ever admit to smoking pot, weed, the greenery. That your chances of getting in are slim to none to zero. Boom, out. Actually, they're not even there. Chance? What chance? You know what I'm saying? I was just like in shock to myself. I'm like, you know, they must have did this like recently. This must have been a recent thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They must have just did this before they got up here. So I'm like, you know, talking to him, I'm like, well, how long ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long? Like, when? And it was like, pointing to the paper, and they were like, look, right there, last month. Because at the time, I think it was like, what, October or December? I think it was like December or October, one of them. And they had smoked in September. You could have kept that to yourself. I was just looking like, and I think that scared them. And they were like, well, I mean, it was only one time. I said, one time? That was, so then I made it worse. I said, one time? Because people, y'all know what I'm thinking. Yo, one time? 2 months ago, one time, that was your first time smoking, and you felt like you had to tell them that? You feel like it was still gonna be in your system? Okay, I'm gonna just let that go. So, bro, that was like one of the most memorable moments, because like after that, they were talking like, you know, they was just so ready to leave, and I'm just thinking to myself, bro, like, you're disqualified. You just disqualified yourself. Little do you know. But yeah, that was something. Also, most memorable again is just the food. We had some good food. Like, we had these good subs. Like, people that went to the Cleveland MEPS, they know them subs be banging. The food be slapping. Best part about DEP. Worst part about DEP. The best part about DEP is just knowing, for me, I'm gonna make a video about like why you should go to DEP. Because a lot of people are going to tell you not to go. And I mean, if you're in great shape, that might be, you know, that might be for you. The best part about DEP was just being able to be around people. It's just nice being around people like you know, people that are going to the same branch, finding out people's struggles, you know, finding out that you're not the only one. Because a lot of people overreact and overthink when it comes to the military, or they think like, oh my God, my process is taking so long, like it's just me. But then when you meet other people in DEP, you find out like the same stuff that you went through, and like MEPS, the same thoughts you had, the same concerns you had, they went through the same thing. Like, and then you'd be like, dang, so this is like an all around thing. You'd be like, wow, like, wow. It just make you feel good. So you just around people, you get to meet people, you get to kind of get the experience of like what you need to know as far as which requirements you need to meet at PT. It just like, you know, it just lets you know like what you need to work on. So let's just say if you go to DEP and you are doing the sit-ups and the push-ups like moi in that video. If you haven't seen my DEP video, go check that out. But if you go look and you're like, oh shoot, like, dang, you doing sit-ups, and you're like, oh, I'm struggling on this sit-up. You know you need to work on sit-ups before you go. Because let's say, what if you didn't go to DEP and then you just would have went to basic training and then boom, struggling. That's the best part about DEP to me, is just the experience. You know, the experience beforehand, because you're waiting so long. So if you could just get a little taste of what you're going to do, you know, you be thankful. So that leads me to my worst part about DEP. The worst part about DEP is just like waiting. I feel like everyone is going to say that. Like, it's waiting because you're so ready to leave and you're just going to DEP back and forth. And like, I haven't really been to my DEPs because your girl be working like multiple jobs. I always be working multiple jobs. So it's been hard for me to get to my DEPs, which has been like messing me up weight-wise. So now I had to like, oh, that's a whole nother story. I had to go on call for like both of my jobs so I can actually have time to get in the gym, because like I was slag-a-lagging and I'm about to leave. Like, I can't, nah, I'm not trying to be struggling in basic training. Yeah, the worst part is just waiting and just like, you know what I'm saying? You just want to leave. Like, and you just like, oh my gosh, like, here we go. We at DEP again. This is just a taste. I want the whole cake. Like, this is just a piece. I want the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go. Active or reserve? Am I going active or reserve? So I'm going active. I was going to go reserve a long time ago when I was younger, until I actually knew what was in with the reserves and what was in, until I knew kind of like what all was like involved in reserve and what all was involved with active. It just makes no offense to anyone that's going reserve. If you want to go reserve, you know, do you, especially if you're trying to get your degree before you leave, or if you have kids, you know, sometimes reserve just works better for people. But like, if I was reserve, I would be still here ew, I am not trying to be in Ohio anymore. Like, I'm not trying to be here at all. Everybody knows, like, I'm so ready to go. Like, I do not belong here. Like, I'm so ready to leave. Ew, no, I could not be reserved. Plus, it's a lot more, you're going to basic training, like, you're training, you're going through all the same stuff. Like, why not go active? Why not go travel the world? It's just, like, with my views and what I want to do, active was just, like, I was just ready to go. Like, I don't want to be here. I want to leave. I want to experience new things. I want to, like, take a risk. I like doing risky stuff. So, like, active was definitely where it was at. And then also, why did I choose the Air Force? Girl, there's so many reasons of why I chose the Air Force. So let me just say this. I respect all branches, obviously. I respect all branches, you know, and every branch is going to say they're the best branch. So just remember that too when you try to look into where to go. But what I will say is, okay, so when I was younger, probably like my first year of college, I remember two of my friends at the time were going to the National Guard. And I was so interested. I'm like, oh, wow, the National Guard. You know, when I found out the benefits, I'm like, ooh, that's nice. Like the pay, that's nice. Scholarship wise, I really wasn't worried about them paying for my school because I already was on scholarships for school. Like, I'm on scholarships for college, so like my schooling is already paid for. So the schooling part, them paying for my tuition, I mean, that would have been nice because I would have got the extra money, you know what I'm saying, from the scholarship. But that wasn't the main thing. It was more so like the actual pay, like that they got. So I was interested in going to the National Guard. But those same people that told me about the National Guard, like those same people now that I talk to, they all tell me like, it's not the business. I don't know what it is, but like, I don't know, like people tell me so much different. Sorry, y'all, I just have to blink real hard. This ring light is like taking me out the game. But like the reason why I chose the Air Force is because I just hear great things about the Air Force. I'll never truly know until I get in there. But if I ask somebody, okay, should I join the Marines? No. Should I join the Navy? No. Army? Heck no. Like, it's like if I ever hear anything good about any other branch, it's coming from a man, and you know what I'm saying? But all the bad stuff comes from women. Like, if I talk to a woman, I say, should I join the Army? And they're in the Army. Or should I join the Navy? And they're in the Navy. They're like, no, you shouldn't. And I'm like, dang, like, you know. But if I talk to a guy, it's like, yeah, you should. So I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, well, what's the gender roles? What's going on? Like, is it different? And I don't know. I just hear a lot of different stuff about like how they treat women, especially in the Marines. Like, things that could happen to you. Don't got time. Plus, I never really was interested in any other ones. The only other one that I think I was interested in, or not even interested in, but like knew about, obviously the first one, I didn't even know there was other branches when I was younger. But I just knew about the Army. And I was just like, But like, yeah, the Air Force, I just hear great things about it. Even talking to people in the Army, when they ask me, oh, what branch are you going to? And I say Air Force, it's always the same response. It's like, good choice. And I'm just like, right. You know what I'm saying? So everybody always says the same thing. That's a good choice. So I'm just like, that's a sign. Like, they gotta be a sign. Plus, my brother loves it. I know a lot of people in the Air Force, they love it. So, yeah. Thing you'll miss at boot camp. Honestly, probably my phone. I probably miss my phone, honestly. Like, my phone. And I think, so I like being to myself. Like even when I had an apartment, like I never roomed with nobody. I like to be to myself. So I know when I get to basic, I'm gonna have a roommate, and I know I'm just gonna miss my space, my room space. You know, I just want to be free to myself. So I know I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss my phone, my family. I've always been like really weird about like distance. I could be distant from people and not really miss them. That probably sounds so bad. I don't know. I'm just like, yeah, I'm a little, I don't want to say I ain't heartless. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to miss until like, right now we still got a little bit of time, but I think like a week before, if y'all was to ask me that question, I would know, because I'm telling you, a week before you leave, I just know it has to be like that. oh my God, I'm about to go. Like, oh my God, I gotta go see Johnny. Yo, Johnny, you wanna chill? Bro, Sarah, bro, let me talk to you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So right now, I don't really think I'm gonna miss anything. You know, probably talking to my YouTubers and stuff. I'm gonna try to make videos. I don't know. I ain't gonna really miss nothing. So, cause I'm ready to go. What are you looking forward to leaving? Seeing a new world, getting a new experience, being a part of just a great, it's so, the military and just like what it involves, and like just being a part of something bigger. I just want to be a part of something bigger. I just don't want to be here. I feel like I don't belong. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just ready to go. I just want to see new things. I don't want to be that person that's stuck in the same city just with the same mindset. I'm just looking forward to meeting new people, seeing new things, just broadening my mental. Like, I just want to know what's out there. I want to do different stuff, the stuff that people are usually scared to do. I just want to do different stuff. I'm living on the edge, you know, all 2018, you feel what I'm saying? Like, shoot, all my life, for real. Like, I just been doing stuff that I've been scared to do, like the military, this YouTube channel. Like, yeah, I'm just ready to go. How are you preparing for boot camp? Okay. So preparing for boot camp, what I'm doing, like I said, I've been slacking because I picked up another job like an idiot. Well, it's a long story. I didn't really just pick it up. It was just like they hired me in back in December, but they hadn't called me until now. I was supposed to be an on-call worker, but on-call turned into every day, full-time, 40 hours, plus the factory job. You're working hecky, like we're slaves in there. So it's like that, and then I'm working another job. You know, I really don't have time to work out, like, and that's not good. Like, I actually had to talk to them and tell them that it really wasn't working out. And, you know, they understood, like, with the military, because I think a lot of people in there are from the military, so they understood, you know, where I was coming from. So, oh, y'all, my stomach growling. Jesus, I just forgot what I said. I'm thinking about food. Woo. Yeah, so I'm gonna get right back on that. Like, I'm about to go so hard because, you know, it's just not worth it. Like, certain things just ain't worth it. Like, me working there and knowing I'm about to leave, like, because sometimes I put money over things. Like, that's why I've always worked multiple jobs. Like, I'll put money over myself. That sounds so bad. But, like, I'll be so tired. I'll be dog tired, mentally drained, but I will still work 3 jobs, 2 jobs, and be full-time in college, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do that, pre-nursing student, like, full-time in college. I'm on scholarships. I got to keep a certain grade point average, working 3 jobs or working 2 jobs, stressing myself, but not caring because I need to get to the money. So, like, I'm just trying to be better with that and just, like, put my priorities, work on priorities, putting, you know, things first, important things first. Changing my diet. I'm trying to, I haven't started doing this yet because I'm starting to be more cognitive of, like, mental stability. So, like, I'm trying to get myself, like, how do I want to say it? I'm trying to teach myself techniques to, like, chill. You know, I don't want to be overwhelmed because the job I have is going to be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm very excited for it, but I know it's going to be like, boom, boom. It's like one of them jobs. So I need to be able to breathe and just, you know, handle a lot of things at once and not get stressed, you know, just be like, so I'm just trying to work on, you know, just like, you know, just calming down, patience, not getting tempered, like not having a temper problem. Like, I don't want to go in there being temperamental, you know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I'm trying to get my stress levels down, because, like, working multiple jobs, like, that's, my stress level has been on a high. So I'm trying to get that back down so I could work and, like, you know, come to a place of peace and be at one, so that when I leave, I could just be like zen. So working on, what else am I working on? I've been really distant from people, period. I mean, I was already doing that in the summer. I've been so distant from people. Like, I don't really want to be around people. I know this sounds so bad, but I'm just being honest with you guys. Like, when you leave for the military, it's going to be so many people that are going to try to be up your butt. That's another reason why I didn't want to tell nobody my leave date, because people gonna be coming out the woodworks with feelings, confessions, all that stuff. And I'm just like, I don't even want to hear the noise. Like, I don't want to hear nobody like trying to talk to me. I don't want nobody trying to be friends with me. I don't want nobody trying to come back into my life that wasn't there, that did me wrong, all that stuff. Like, I just, you know, I want to be to myself. Because when you're to yourself, you can control your own energy. That's another thing, like, because it's been people trying to, like, people know I'm about to leave. That's why I haven't said my date. But it's been, like, people knowing I'm about to leave, and they're trying to smuggle their way back in. And they trying to, like, I just know how people are. Like, let's say for guys, for instance, like, they know I'm about to leave. So they trying to be all, you know, are you sure you want to go? Like, you know, I really always have feelings. Boy, you better buy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't have feelings for me back where, you know what I'm saying? Where the feelings coming at now? They trying to stop me. They trying to stop me from shining. So, like, it ain't just guys. It's females. It's everybody. Like, you know, people, you know, scared, trying to tell me not to go because, you know, I ain't gonna get into it. But just, like, people's views on the military, people's views on the world right now. So they're telling me not to go. And I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I always felt like if didn't nobody know my date, would nobody come to me with the noise? You know what I'm saying? But now I'm just to the point where I'm leaving regardless. Forget everybody. Like, I'm focused, like, tunnel vision, Kodak in this bit. Like, I'm so, like, boo. We right. Like, we like this. Tunnel vision. Like, we is right here. I'm not focused on anything else but myself. Getting out of here. And just doing what I got to do. So that's kind of how I've been preparing myself to just remaining detached from certain things. I'm not trying to, like, you know, some people see that as a bad thing. I don't. Like, I'm just trying to remain focused, just remaining focused on where I'm going and not allowing anything to, like, tamper with my focus. I got things to do. I'm trying to think of what else. Sorry that this video was long. Y'all know I be talking a lot. So I don't know if y'all know, it's like 4 in the morning. So if my energy was on a low, that is why. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, let me know. I'm going to go back and go under my MEPS videos and stuff and try to respond. Y'all, it's been, like I told y'all, it's just been hectic right now. If y'all keep up with my videos, y'all already know. And I thank you guys for being so patient. So I'm trying to think, did I leave anything out? Active, leave date. If there was a question that said, what is the one thing that you're scared of? Before going to BMT, is there anything that you're fearful of before going to BMT? Anything that you're scared of, fearful of? The one thing that I am terrified about with going to BMT is my tail being cut off. Some of y'all like tail. Yes, my head is shaved. I have a rat tail, and that is a part of me. I think if my tail gets cut off, I think I will cry. Nothing else in there will make me cry, but my tail being cut off, that is a big thing to me. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about. Like, I'm concerned, are they gonna cut my tail? Like, is there gonna be a way I could finesse that? You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing I'm worried about with BMT, like, my tail. I will be having more videos. Like, I want to make some videos about, like, my MEPS experience, things they don't tell you about MEPS, what to know before you go to MEPS, the exercises at MEPS, why DEP is important. I'm gonna make a list of this right now. Why DEP is important. Yeah, so those are all the things. I'm loving my hair right now. Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep, y'all. I got work in the morning. Yeah. So, yep, so this was just a quick DEP tag. Hope you guys like this video. I will come back to you guys with some more military videos. Hope this wasn't boring. I know I'm just talking, but did I forget anything? I think that's everything. So, I will be back with some more vids, like I said before. Have a nice day. I will check y'all with another one. Y'all already know the deal. Y'all already know the deal.